Everybody. This is Shay-lon. Today's topic. Yesterday I made a little small mention in my video about how I don't necessarily believe in cheat meals. And I wasn't really sure how you guys would feel about that, but it seems like nobody really caught on, so that's good. Um, okay. So I know the point of cheat meals. I know why people do them, and I realize why they're called cheat meals. But for myself, I've never been one to believe in a cheat meal. It's either I eat it with no regrets or I don't eat it at all, kind of thing. Reason being is I realize anytime I call something my cheat meal, I end up taking advantage of that and making like Tuesday my cheat meal, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So when I call it cheat meal, it seems like it's giving me an excuse to like eat what I know I shouldn't be eating. Especially during this cut program. Alright, I'm supposed to be only having about 10% of the food I eat intake should be junk food if I choose to eat junk food or sweets or what have you. But if I choose for whatever reason to eat 20% or 30%, then it's not me cheating on my program, it's me being irresponsible because I know better. I know that, hey, I'm supposed to only eat up to 10% of junk food if I choose to, and if I'm eating over that, that's not me cheating, that's me being irresponsible. Whereas some people might say, I know I'm supposed to only eat 10%, but I'll eat 20% and that'll be like my cheat meal because 10% is okay and the other 10% is kind of like my cheat. Well, yeah, I can see that for some people if they're being if they're a little bit more disciplined in that area maybe, or if they realize, okay, one cheat meal a month, I'm good. They won't come back to it. But for me, I call something a cheat meal. I'm basically saying, oh, I'll eat those chicken nuggets today, but I kind of want to make tomorrow a cheat meal too, so I'm going to eat those chicken nuggets tomorrow too. So it's kind of like not helping me by calling it a cheat meal. And so I personally don't believe in cheat meals. I just believe in eating it with no regrets. If you know you're going to regret it, then I believe you shouldn't be eating it. Okay, that's just my thoughts and opinions. When I eat a hot fudge sundae, if I should eat one, I'm not really a big sweets person, but if I was to eat one, then I'm eating it without any regrets. I realize what my consequences are. I realize why I did it. And I'm not going to sit here and mope around, be sad, regret it, throw myself underneath the bus about it. It's what I did. I chose to do it knowing my consequences. So I chose to be irresponsible and eat it anyways, knowing that it's going against my program. That's what I kind of look at it like. Not that I did that, but I'm just giving you an example. I think it's cool that people call it cheat meals. I wish that I could kind of hop on that bandwagon, but for me, it's kind of like I'm going to eat it if I want to eat it. And if I do not like the consequences, then I do not eat it. You see what I'm saying? I know it sounds really confusing and really weird, and I'm not hating anybody who calls it cheat meals. I think everybody has their own thing for it, and that's cool. I just have never hopped on the bandwagon of cheat meals. I just say irresponsible and not irresponsible, you know? Like on this 12-week cut, you know, I'm not really supposed to be eating, you know, cookies and cream ice cream, which I haven't. But if I was to do it tonight, that's not me cheating. That's me just being irresponsible. Me choosing something that I know I shouldn't have eaten, but I'm doing it anyways. As long as I can handle the consequences of my actions, then by all means, it's not me cheating, it's just me, you know, handling my consequences. So that's kind of how I look at it. That's kind of how, that's just my thoughts about cheat meals for myself. Not anybody else. I don't care if you call it cheat meals or if you call it McDonald's meals, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But for me, I just choose to think of it as being responsible and irresponsible. And even if I'm not on this 12-week program, and like I say, I'm just, you know, just doing my regular macros, I'm still not going to shove 12 pieces of pizza on my throat and say, oh, that was a cheat meal. Yeah, that 12 slices. It was me being irresponsible and not taking control of my portions. Or it was me being irresponsible and not taking consideration of my macros. That wasn't really me cheating because, I mean, technically, I knew what I was getting myself into. And yes, I'm not going to mope about it tomorrow kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my thoughts. So if any of you caught on to my last video talking about how I don't believe in cheat meals, this was like an explanatory kind of thing. Like letting you know what my thoughts are around it for myself personally. That keeps myself out of trouble, okay? So hopefully you guys all understand that. If not, I'm sorry. Outside of that, that's all I had to talk about today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday, and get those gains. Get those gains, those brain gains. Woo!